My name is Sarah Davis, and this is my resurrection story. I was born in Flint, Michigan. I had an older sister, Lauren, and now I have two younger sisters, Emily and Anna. We were brought up in the church since we were babies. I've always been really close with my family because we're all very shy girls. So we were very close with each other. We relied on each other a lot and leaned on each other. So we've always had a very encouraging and loving household and families. Well, I grew up in the church my entire life, but there's one specific moment I remember when I don't even remember how old I was. It was when we were still in Michigan. I was probably around 4 or 5, so it was a really early memory. I remember crawling up to my mom and crawling on her lap and asking her how to ask Jesus into my heart. And so she helped walk me through that and guided me through that. I was 13 years old when we moved to Tennessee, so going into the 8th grade. Before we moved here, we got connected with Pastor Darren through some family that lived down here before, and he and my mom had talked about the community and different churches and things, and he had left a message on our answering machine, and we liked to play it for all of the friends and family who would come and visit before we moved. Because of the southern accent, we liked to make fun of him a little bit. I think the specific word that we would pause it and be like, "Did you hear that?" to our friends would be when he said church. He'd be like, "We've got a lot of churches down here." We've got pause. We'll rewind that. Let's listen to it again. After high school, I went to Trevecca Nazarene University. I decided to go there, one, because it was close. I'm close to my family. One, to be close to them and be able to come home. But a big part of it was just the community atmosphere that I saw at Trevecca through visits with teen activities, and my sister went there as well. When I was going to Trevecca, I attended 2 mission trips, one to Jamaica and one to Croatia. And in both of those, I realized after both of my trips, the things that impacted me the most was when we were working with like the kids and things like that. So it was the relational aspect, and that's always what hit me the hardest when I'd have to leave, was all the relationships I've made. So that's just something when I went on those mission trips that really stirred with me, is did I leave an impact that could have pointed them towards him. So after graduating from Trevecca, I got a position at Dickson County High School as a freshman English teacher and volleyball coach. So when I started teaching, or even in my practicums at Trevecca, I would get dress coded because they think I was a student all the time, and I get made fun of by a lot of other teachers because I'm short too. I'm short and I've got my freckles, makes me look younger. My students, their average guess of my age is 27 though, so I've got them fooled. So as far as volleyball goes, with my coaching, I like to focus more on building the girls' character, so character first, volleyball second. I played at volleyball at Trevecca for a couple years, and being in that Christian athletic environment too, so I want to be able to share that with my volleyball girls. And with teaching, especially Dickson County High School, it's a little bit bigger than Waverly, and I have quite a few students, and just building the relationships with them. I'm surprised how close I've gotten with them, with my students. I feel like I can have a bigger impact with them, even more so than my volleyball girls yet, because I'm there every day in their life. I'm a constant that they might not have at home. The people God has put into my life to help guide me, definitely my mom, for sure, my whole family, but I just remember my mom being the one to push us more so to get involved, and she's encouraged us to be more involved, and she's always been there for advice and guidance when we've needed it. Jordan is my fiance. We met at Trevecca our senior year through some mutual friends, and we got engaged in December. We're getting married in June, and so that's been fun. So when I was in high school, I knew I didn't want to just date any old guy. Once I got to college, I knew I didn't want to get serious with someone unless they were serious about the Lord and their relationship with Him. And I found that in Jordan, we had so many things in common, and it was just everything came together. So many things in life, and he loved God, and he wanted to pursue our relationship through him, really, and grow in our relationship and with God. And it's been a great experience being able to do that with him, really. Now I would definitely say I'm working on growing with the Lord, just in a different sense, just because I mean, everything is so different than what I've been accustomed to coming into adulthood. So it's kind of like a shift in now what do I need to focus on with him? Now that we've gone through school, now I've got my career, and now it's working on what do we need to do? And lately it's just been trying to refocus my life around him, so that every day, whether it's in school or with my family, whatever's going on, that he's just the focus. I'm Sarah. I've been crucified with Christ. I no longer live, but Christ lives within me.